When you think of the weirdest parents you know, you might think of your overly strict religious neighbors who won't let your kids play video games. Or maybe the hunting addict who gave his daughter a bow and arrow that could bring down a rhino for her 9th birthday. But these eccentric parents might make you think twice about calling those folks crazy. Here are 5 parents whose stories may shock, offend, or even warm your heart. Let's begin. Number 5. Mary Kay Letourneau. Stories of teachers who become sex offenders usually follow a familiar pattern. Handsome young English tutor manipulates naive female student, makes one move too many, and ends up cowering in front of an unmerciful jury. But the tale of former Burien, Washington middle school teacher Mary Kay Letourneau defies convention. Already a mother of 4, Mary Kay fell in love with willing 12-year-old student Vili Fualaau in 1996. A vengeful relative of her former husband Steve called the police to report the unorthodox coupling, landing Letourneau in prison in 1997. Mary Kay bore her first child by Fualaau that same year and was ordered to stay away from Vili, who supported her at every turn. When the educator was given a fresh 7-year sentence for violating her parole, he agreed to raise the child himself. The couple is now happily married and living near Seattle. Number 4. Sharon Duchesneau and Candy McCullough. As biological scientists make strides in manipulating human genes, the controversy over designer babies has grown into a hot-button issue. But it's never been more fiercely contested than in the case of deaf parents Sharon Duchesneau and Candy McCullough. The partners, already parents of a deaf 5-year-old daughter, asked a friend with 5 generations of deafness in his family to father their second child. Soon their son Gavin was born with mostly deaf ears, except for slight hearing ability in his right ear. Duchesneau and McCullough have refused hearing aids and speech therapy for their new child, furthering the controversy. Some say that the couple are violating a sacred trust of parenting by giving their son a disadvantage on purpose, but the two maintain that they're simply better at raising deaf children. Number 3. Marathon Mom. UK mother Jessica Bruce is an avid marathon runner, but in 2015, a conflict arose. Her 7-month-old needed constant attention, but she just didn't want to miss the next race. Her solution? Take her son along for the ride in a buggy. Race officials decided to grant the strange request, and in one of the strangest and most heartwarming visuals in the history of sports, Bruce pushed the newest member of her family for 3 hours over the course of the grueling race, while her husband often trotted alongside the track providing bottles of milk solution. Can you say mother baby buggy runner 5 times fast? Number 2. The Cap Slap. San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick has his share of critics, both for his wildly inconsistent play on the field and his silent kneeling protests of the Star-Spangled Banner. But there's one critic of Cap that few would have imagined speaking out against his antics: his own mother. In a recent tweet, the adopted Kaepernick's biological mother Heidi Russo protested her son's protest, accusing him of bringing shame to the country. In addition to the firestorm of supportive and critical reactions, Heidi was quickly accused of being a disloyal and malicious mom. But a defiant Russo replied by saying disagreement does not equate to a lack of love for her offspring. Number 1. Georgina Clark. A decade ago, UK mother of 4 Georgina Clark was a typical homemaker. By her own admission, she cared little for makeup or fashion. But after seeing a photograph of model Katie Price, then known as Jordan, something inside the formerly homely Britisher snapped. She began wearing makeup, buying expensive clothes, even investing in plastic surgery and breast implants to look more like Katie Price. Stranger yet, Clark's daughter Kayla soon joined the cause and began changing her body and face to look more like the popular model too. The two women have reportedly spent over $50,000 in their look-alike quest. Ironically, Katie Price recently invested in her breast reduction surgery. It's yet to be seen if the Clark women will follow suit. And there, you have 5 parents you won't believe actually exist. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like and share it, and if you haven't already, subscribe down below to get notified almost every single day with new videos from Top 5's finest. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we are out.